Hey everyone, welcome back to the PHP tutorial series. In the last episode, we set up PHP Composer and XAMPP and created this basic homepage. Today, we're making it look clean and professional using Bootstrap. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more coding tutorials. First, we need to include Bootstrap. Instead of writing custom CSS, we'll use the Bootstrap CDN. So currently, this is our basic homepage, powered by Bootstrap in a sense. We've got our container, header, a p tag and a button, which looks something like this. Now we're going to include a hero section, a features section and a call to action on the homepage to make it look more professional and just to give it a bit of an upgrade. Firstly, we're going to get rid of this div and save that. So now we've got our hero section, our features section and a call to action which looks something like this. It looks like this and it's not entirely great, so we are going to change the look of this and the look of this. So now it looks like this, updated. This is the wrong color and this needs to be changed to white to go with the aesthetic. Currently we've got the hero section. I might add an image or some type of effect to the background rather than having it just a grey background. I've got a services section, just neat, clean, professional, straight to the point, and a call to action which obviously drives your own traffic. So to change the header, we're just going to come into the styles within the CSS and assets folder and just change this. Once that's changed, it should now look like this. Now that our homepage is looking great, we're going to work on the About Us page next. So now I'm going to start with the About Us page, and to do that you create a new file, about.php or whatever you want to call it, and if your structure is similar to mine or however you've got it set up, in your navigation bar make sure your href link for your About Us link in your navigation bar actually is renamed to your file name, and then in your file name you can have it the same as mine or completely up to you, your design, your choice. So I've got an About Us section, I've got just a hero section, that's what this is, that's a hero section, and then I've got a who we are section, which is 2 columns 1 row, and I'll show you how that looks now. So as you can see, this is the home page. Go to About, takes us to the page, there's the hero, and then we have the split columns on the row or in the same section, who we are. You can change that to whatever you want it to be, and then this will be an image, and I'll grab an image for you now. So when you are saving images and stuff, just make sure you save it within your assets directory under your images folder. I have named mine members, so I'll just rename this to members. I'll show you what that looks like now. So this is what the image I've chosen looks like. You can resize it to whatever size you want. You can choose whatever type of image you want. This is just one that I quickly grabbed. So I'll create another section now and I'll show you what that looks like. So now I've added in a Our Mission section. This can be catered or edited to whatever you want it to be for your website. Usually this is sometimes on an About Us page for different types of companies, but it is completely up to you. I'll show you what that looks like now. So I added it in, and I did add it in with a bg-lite class, Bootstrap class, which made it have a white background with black text, and then I added the text-white class, also powered by Bootstrap, which just turns the text inside the divs or the section white, so it kind of blends in with the styling. And now I will show you the Meet the Team section. So this is what the Meet the Team section looks like. 3 cards, 3 images that I've just randomly picked, and 3 randomly picked or plain picked names, and 3 fake roles, the name and the job. and then you just repeat the column, and then you just end the row there, and then you just close off the section. Now I'm going to add in another section, which will be your call to action. So this is to essentially encourage users to reach out when they scroll down to the bottom of your page, and I'll show you what that looks like. So I've added another section in with a bg-secondary bootstrap class again, white text and a button. This is just a standard bootstrap button, which would explain the not hover effect, but that kind of effect that you would, if not using Bootstrap, you would have to kind of manually do that with CSS or with whatever style you're using. Next, I'm going to include the footer just to give it the finish that it needs, and then I'll show you what that looks like. So lastly, here is your footer, and that will be the same across every page because it's using the same file, and due to it being an include, same file shared across every single page, and because it is a shared file across every single page, it takes up less code and it reduces loading time of every single page. That's it for today's video. Now you have a fully functional homepage / landing page and about us page, as well as your header, footer and navigation system, depending on how you got it set up. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see next. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.